MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Zach Greinke gets the nod here at home for the National League Wild Card game. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
First batter of the postseason game, and he hits a home run. Well, that'll fire up the team. Looks like they came ready to play, and if they weren't, that definitely will ignite them.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and work quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be saved.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Iannetta has a play, and that retires the side. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Chase Field. It's now 1-0 Colorado. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
John Gray is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Ready now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Peralta. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Standing in now, John Gray. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. In now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Here it comes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Too low. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. So coming to the plate, Zack Greinke. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Parra coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parra is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Blackman is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
That's inside. 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A solo shot down the line in right as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Two out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lamb on the move makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peralta has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Striding in once again, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So stepping in, Daniel Descalso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out. Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
From the stretch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ball one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. David Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes this the other way to right. Peralta back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Mark Reynolds. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. And this is fouled back and out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Russin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock going back on it, and this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-0 count and the pitch.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our boot.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Hit on the ground out to short. Marte has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Charlie Blackmon will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now both runners are breaking. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. The hit and run backfires as he gets hung out to dry on the line drive. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Another single. You talk about putting hits together and having nothing to show for it. They've got a bunch of hits and are yet to score.
Scott Oberg takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Andrew Chafin will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Oh, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains 2-2. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. So digging in now, Daniel Descalso. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Gregor Blanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League Wild Card game.